Ooh, I can't wait for tomorrow. I'm gonna finally get my hair braided. Yay! Going out with the girls, some of my friends, just for a early dinner, just to do something fun. I want to talk to y'all about something. I have an app on my phone. It's an alarm system. My parents have the same app, so I don't live with my parents, but I'm able to monitor what goes on at their house. So if their alarm goes off, the alarm goes off on my phone, and it literally sounds like an alarm is going off in my house, the same exact sound. So this morning around 5:40, that annoying alarm goes off, and I didn't know I could jump so high. Seriously. I flew out of my bed. When I realized what it was, I'm like, oh my God, Mom and Dad. So I immediately went to the app, and sure enough, it said the door was opened, front door was open, 5:45. I put on my shoes, I grabbed my keys, and still in my pajamas. I'm like 3 minutes away from them. So just as I'm pulling out of the garage, I get a phone call. I was gonna dial 911 and head over there. I get a phone call from my mom. Don't worry, don't worry. Dad accidentally tripped the alarm. And Lord, as soon as my heart calmed down and I got back upstairs into my apartment, of course I couldn't go back to sleep. I sat on the side of my bed and I started to pray. You know, the normal prayers. You pray for your family, you pray for safety, you pray for peace. And while I was sitting there praying, I found myself calling out the names of people who I haven't thought about in a while. You know how sometimes people pop into your head, and as quick as they pop in, they pop out, and you're like, wonder what that was about. And then you go on about your day without even thinking, maybe I need to call them or check on them. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, wow, I haven't thought about this person in a while. I hope they're doing well. Well, Lord, I pray for them that they're doing well in their life. I probably need to give them a phone call later on in the day. We got to take a pause because my allergies are kicking in. Let me get this cough out. Right, I'm back. This postnasal drip, I'm finally going to see an allergist about it. I've had this thing for 3 years, you guys. It's been going on nonstop ever since I got that dang COVID booster. That's another topic for another time. Anyway, so while I'm sitting there, the Holy Spirit said, or spoke to me. I felt it was the Holy Spirit because it just came out of my spirit. It took an alarm to get you to think about that person again and pray for that person. I'm like, what? It's like this voice in me was saying there wasn't a physical reason to be alarmed. You know, Dad just tripped the alarm. But what about the spiritual reason to be alarmed? There are people who have popped in and out of your head over the last month, actually since Christmas. And I ain't proud of myself for this, but I'm like, well, Lord, I hope they're okay. Did I call them? No. Did I always stop to pray for them? No. And I know I'm not the only one guilty of this. Sometimes I'm like, I know I need to call them, but if I call them, man, they're going to have me on the phone forever, and I got to do this and I got to do that and blah, blah, blah. You know, the things we come up with to keep from checking on people we know we need to check on. And so I sat there and I'm like, wow, it took a real scare where I thought there was actually a physical threat to my parents to wake me up, spiritually as well as physically. Wake me up to see that there are threats, spiritual threats. Things are going on in other people's lives. And Yolanda, take the time and pick up the phone. Check on them. Ask them if they need help with anything. Do they have any food in their house? Enough food? I mean, come on, a dozen eggs for $10, that's gotta change. You know, do you need help with your rent this month? I may be able to, send a few dollars your way. I just wanna check on you. And I wanted to share that with you guys because it really, it opened my eyes. And so I'm glad I'm going out to hang out with some of my girlfriends, you know, because we all have stuff we're going through, you know, same problem, different address, you know. And so, because I know two of them I haven't seen in a while. And so this is a good time to reconnect. And so I want to encourage you, don't wait for a physical alarm to go off to where you feel like there's an impending real physical danger. If that person pops in your head, or you know you need to call and check on that other person, and please call them, you guys, come on. I know how easy it is just to text something. Oh, I'll text them. Come on, call them. Think of the position you would be in if you really needed to talk to someone and all they can do is muster up a text message. How would that make you feel? So take the time out of your day and pick up the dang phone and call them. If they don't answer, leave a message, but at least attempt. And then, of course, pray. It sounds simple because it is simple, but we make things so difficult because our time is so precious, you know. Well, people are precious too. And you can't get time back. And guess what? You can't get people back either. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't wait until there is a real physical danger. I thank God that my dad just tripped that alarm. The whole time I was running down the stairs in my pajamas, you know, getting ready to dial 911. I was just praying, Lord, let him be okay. Let him be okay. You know? All right, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. Just some food for thought, and I thought I'd check in with you guys. You know, I'm still working on how to make some of these videos a little longer. I want to get back on the canvas, do some more painting. I like doing these shorts, you know, quick and like I said again, it's a matter of people's time. I only have time to look at a short. I don't got time to look at a 20-minute video. And I can say the same, I don't got time to make a 20-minute video. But it's important to find every way we can to connect with people. Thank God for social media. I mean, I just turned 57. Woohoo! When I was a kid, I never would have thought I'd be able to communicate with people all over the world just from creating a video. So you have no excuses. I have no excuse. All right, I'm done preaching. Have fun. Have a blessed day. I'm gonna go eat some spaghetti.